Hello guys, I got so many questions about my gameplay and how I actually got to trinket rating that quickly. Without further talking, let me explain you everything that I'm doing right now. Guys, let's play a game this video. I'm gonna put a little photo of a class that I'm gonna play in the next season as well. So if you find it throughout the video, let me know in the comments if you got it right. I know it's the end of the season, so expect a new video coming for the next season. I prepared something for you. So I want to start first with the talents, guys. I'm going with these talents, and I was playing these talents above 12 keys because I was just not getting in groups with the build that I was showing you earlier, the earthquake build, you know, spamming earthquake like crazy with earthshock. So I am going elemental blast in a combination with echoes of great sundering, you know, mount ice UFO, and I kept the primordial wave, splintered elements, and liquid magma totem for no ascendance openers. Guys, it's so cold in my studio, but you can make it a lot warmer if you use my affiliate links in Temu and Amazon, guys. It's gonna help me a lot. You're gonna support the channel, and you're probably gonna make me feel a lot better working in my studio if I pay my bills, you know? Thank you so much, appreciate it. And I was going mostly with the 3-minute ascendance, you know, the haste buff. But when I was with a disco, I was always going first ascendance. That's because we are getting our infusion from the priest, compensating the 20% haste loss that we are getting from getting that first ascendant talent. This is the talent, guys. I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm doing my rotation, how I'm optimizing my damage for every pull. I will also include some videos from dungeon so you kind of see it in action. But now I'm gonna show you the rotation and the opener and basically everything on the dummies here. So let's start, guys, first with opener with ascendance. I'm gonna show you Bloodlust, the ascendance. You know, usually you do first big pulls with ascendance and Bloodlust, like in Necrotic Wake. Sometimes we do that on Green Battle, and I want to show you how I am actually doing it. And yeah, I'm using a Flask of Tempered Mastery. I'm getting around 78% mastery with it. Now I'm with that flask just because I played the enhancement, but whatever, you got my point. And I have Tempered Potion on a macro with my ascendance. You can see, you can copy it. I'm gonna also import them into the description. So let's start with the rotation. What I am doing, I am starting the fight with, you know, Bloodlust, then I'm going Storekeeper, Storm Elemental, going my ratio, then I'm using Primordial Wave, and I'm popping Ascendance into Lava Burst, then I'm going Nature Swiftness, Elemental Blast, and spamming Earthquake. You know, sometimes I spam many earthquakes after the first elemental blast, and there are two main reasons for that, guys. You wanna hear that 100%. So let me explain. When you do the first big pull in Necrotic Wake, you are gathering all the mobs and doing a massive pull. And when you cast many earthquakes have a chance to knock the targets for 0.5 seconds, which actually is working as interrupt, mass interrupt. And that's a big reason I'm spamming earthquakes as much as I can, just because you have a lot bigger chance to interrupt all the targets that are in the pool of the earthquake, you know? So yeah, if I'm not doing a massive pull like the Necrotic first, like Stone Vault first, I am just using Elemental Blast, Earthquake, Elemental Blast, Earthquake, kinda juggling between them so I can get the 140% increased Earthquake damage. And yeah, that's basically of my strategy for big pulls. So let me show you now the rotation. I'm gonna show you a quick dummy test here, and I'm gonna also include everything that I'm doing on the screen. You're gonna be able to see it and read it. So let me demonstrate it. So guys, that was the usual rotation that I'm doing on big pulls. You saw here on that add-on that I'm pressing sometimes many earthquakes. I did it on purpose so you see how I am juggling between elemental and earthquake. In bigger pulls, as I said, I'm using many earthquakes just to be able to interrupt them, you know, in situations where you just can't react or you don't have many interrupts in the group yet. And yeah, that's the rotation that I'm doing with Bloodlust, Ascendance, Stormkeeper, everything up. And now I'm gonna show you the rotation without having Ascendance. You know, you have a big chance to get deeply rooted elements when you use Elemental Blast and Earthquake. That's very good because that way we have two spenders that can cause you to get in Ascendance, and that's actually very cool. And yeah, you can be getting the RNG luck with you and do a lot of damage in normal pulls without having Ascendance up. So what's the rotation that I'm doing without having Ascendance? I'm going Storekeeper, I'm going Primal Wave, going Liquid Magma Totem, I'm spreading them with Lava Burst, casting probably one Chain Lightning, Elemental Blast, then I'm casting one more Chain Lightning to get enough for the Earthquake, then I'm using Tempest, sometimes I'm using Lava Burst to get the 10%, 15% buff from Master of the Elements before casting Tempest. And yeah, after I get enough Storm, I just cast Elemental Blast again, Earthquake, then I'm casting Tempest. You know, that's everything. It is just a rotation that you're juggling between. There's no way every time you do the same rotation, just because you have many procs that you are counting on, like the Aftershock. You know, Aftershock refunds your Storm. You know, you can get deeply rooted elements. It can change every time. You can get a different rotation absolutely every time, guys. And yeah, the basic thing you want to know is that you want to have Primal Wave, Liquid Magma Totem before every pull, so you can get the 22% haste from Splintered Elements. You know, when you use Primal Wave and you use Liquid Magma Totem, you apply 3 extra Flame Shocks. And when you cast Lava Burst, you're spreading all the Lava Burst goes in you to get 22% haste from Splintered Elements, which is actually huge, guys. And you want to do that on opener, so you can build as quickly Storm as you can. You know, when you get all the Lava Burst hit, you probably have enough to get your first Elemental Blast going. If you have Ice Fury, you want to do that. You want to cast Elemental Blast and immediately click Ice Fury, and you can get up to 4 Elemental Blasts. That's extremely helpful, especially in single target situations. And as we are talking in single target, let's go and see what's my single target rotation. Alright guys, now I'm on the single target dummy. I wanna tell you something before we start. You know, I got Spy Master. I have it on hero, but whatever. I have Spy Master, so if you have Spy Master, I highly recommend you to get that add-on. I have a video that I did, you can check it up here. A video about my add-ons and UI configurations and nameplates and absolutely everything that you would probably need, and make your game a lot easier. So what's the rotation I'm doing on single target? It's actually pretty simple. I'm doing very common rotation. It's kind of like the Aoe one, but instead of going Chain Lightning, I'm using Lightning Bolt, and sometimes I'm using Earthquake if the boss is staying stationary. You know, if the tank is just tanking the boss stationary, like in probably, let's say, the first boss in Green Bateau. When you get the breath, the boss is staying for half a minute stationary until you get the second breath. That's a situation where I use my Earthquake. It's very good because it's already empowered by your Elemental Blast and it's doing around 400k crits. It's helping with the damage and it's a spender, you know. So what's my opener? I have 16 stacks, I'm gonna use them and I'm gonna explain you what I'm doing. I'm going Stormkeeper, you know, Storm Elemental. If you are Bloodlusting, I'm going Bloodlust, Ascendance, Ratio, Primal Wave is also important. You're gonna get 10% haste in a situation where it's only one target. So you're going Stormkeeper, Storm Elemental, you're going Primal Wave, Ratio, Ascendance, you're going Lava Burst, and then you wanna cast Lightning Bolts until you get enough Storm to cast your Elemental Blast. And that's how you are actually juggling between the spells. You're just spending Storm with Elemental Blast, sometimes with Earthquake, but don't waste your Earthquake. If your boss is moving all the time, you're gonna lose a lot of DPS. And yeah, rest is just luck. If you're getting refunds, you're gonna spam more Elemental Blasts, Ice Furies, and yeah, that's everything I'm doing. I'm gonna demonstrate you now so you can kind of see it. You can watch the rotation here above the DPS meter. You see it's I don't show in what I'm pressing, and yeah, let's do it. I forgot to use Spy Master though. And guys, that's basically my single target rotation. You saw I used Earthquake here. It did some damage, you can see 2 million. Not a lot, but it's something. And yeah, that's everything you want to know, guys, about my rotation. I'm sorry for delaying the video. I promised you guys to serve it like a couple of days ago, but I had some difficulties, and yeah, now I am doing it. I hope you enjoy it. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and do everything that you're always doing. Thank you for the support. We just hit 2,500 subscribers, guys. Thank you with all of my heart. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, I would be very happy to answer all of them. So make sure to leave comments under the video, and I'll see you on the next video.